Welcome to PlayStation Corner, my name is Alex and today we're taking a look at my 10 favourite PSN deals covering the US, Canada, UK, EU and Australia. It's a great week for discounts this one, so hit subscribe, join us here at PlayStation Corner for reviews and deals weekly, and let's get started. Happy's Humble Burger Farm then to kick us off, and we are starting with the weird. This one's for the horror fans, but gameplay wise, think here, Five Nights at Freddy's meets Overcooked. So yeah, you exist in what is a surreal world. You work each day at Happy's and your role, cook up burgers and a host of fast food and keep the locals happy. There's something sinister though happening to uncover. This is a weird place that's full on creepy frequently, and basically if you mess up too many times, Happy will be paying you a visit. If they do, keep them in your line of sight and get rid of them. I'd definitely watch a full review of it. I covered it over on Xbox Corner, so I'll link that in the pinned comment below, but you'll see there I was definitely impressed. It's matching the low price then, 40% off. Ultra Age then is another one that I reviewed on another channel, this time Switch Corner. I picked this one up on PlayStation though as well, as I was curious to see the improvements, and that does translate to a steady frame rate and upped resolution as you would expect. Think here though an action hack and slash science fiction adventure. The idea though, you are essentially facing death and now fighting for survival and some sort of cure. It's not groundbreaking in its story, but it's definitely a decent ride, and the gameplay it wins with strong hack and slash mechanics and a sword that uses different crystals to impact the way you use it. So think almost here action RPG. I'll link my Switch video below as well if you do want to take a look, but it's 50% off, that is a new low price. BloodRayne Betrayal Fresh Bites and is a side-scrolling action platformer. It was a re-release of a game from a few years back. It's coming from Way Forward. Now this upgrade, it improves the visuals, it adds new voice acting, and they even went ahead and tweaked the gameplay. The idea though, you are the title Rain and you are invading a castle to push back evil and their army. The catch there though, that evil, it is your father. There's a few flying elements that I didn't really enjoy, but I definitely really liked the overall style, and the platforming and the combat is good fun with a nice difficulty curve. It's a new low price, 35% off, and it is another one I reviewed on the Switch, so find that linked below. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy then was a surprise hit for me. Now I had near to no expectations going in, but Square Enix, they absolutely delivered with what is a single player adventure. It just captured the spirit of these characters, it threw a ton of locations at you, and then the action, it was solid. A third person action adventure though, you'll be controlling Star-Lord with some minor abilities that involve the rest of the crew. Looks great though, especially the PS5 build, and I highly recommend it as you would expect as well. Fantastic soundtrack. Story wise, you're out to save the galaxy, but in typical character fashion, you're somewhat responsible for the issues. A new low price here then, 50% off. Pumpkin Jack then is a gem of a 3D platformer for those that want something that's a bit more old school. Now playing as title Jack, you are assisting evil in annihilating the good in this world. It's mostly action platforming with a slew of different weapons, but occasionally you'll face a puzzle where you can actually remove your head and control it independently. I thought it was fun, it's true to the genre, but with enough of its own personality then to stand out. The only weakness for me, there's a few on-rails sections that are trial and error over anything else, and they should have been just generally, in my opinion, more fun. It's a new low price though here, 60% off, and it's another one I reviewed on Switch if you do want a general idea of the mechanics. Doki Doki Literature Club Plus then, and we'll keep this quick. It starts as what is a pretty typical romance visual novel, cheesiness and all, but quickly escalates into an incredibly well thought out horror experience. I'm gonna say watch a full review, it won't be for everyone, it can be graphic, it deals with some extremely challenging themes, and then the gameplay, it mainly actually revolves around dialogue, and then, as weird as this may sound, poem creation. Strange game, but well respected with good reason. Just do not underestimate its adult nature and do not go buying it for young kids in the household. I know the visual style might make it seem like it may be okay, it is definitely not. It's a new low price, 30% off. Roguebook then will be for the deck builder fans out there. Now this one's from the creator of Magic the Gathering, and it's combining elements of a tabletop game as you navigate what is a hex-based map. Now it's a unique idea: navigate, find loot and cards, figure out should you head to that boss encounter now, or maybe take on a few more opponents, build out that deck. Along the way as well, you'll even unlock new characters. As is the norm with the genre though, I found it addictive and challenging, but extremely rewarding, and when you think you're done after that first run, it's really just the beginning thanks to what is 20 difficulty levels on offer. It's a new low price then, 30% off. I covered the Switch build, I'll link that in the pinned comments. Into the final 3 games then, starting with Hitman Trilogy, and I think this is a steal of a price, 60% off, a new low, and the sheer amount of content here, in my opinion, it is an easy pickup if you're yet to own them. Look, sure, they're not the expanded editions, but realistically, this is still over 20 locations with multiple missions and scenarios packed in each. The best part of these games, it's the freedom, a small sandbox location, a target or 2 to take out. Now get in there, figure out how you want to dispatch of them, and it's just so interesting with the amount of variety in each. You'll often want to go back to simply master a strategy or try something new. The third entry then, it packs a free PS5 upgrade as well. Our penultimate game of the video then, LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, and this one PS4 and PS5 with upgrade, and it is a gem. I've been long over the LEGO formula, honestly. I often enjoy the jokes, but the gameplay, it grows old quick for me now, given its kind of collectathon style and the fact that they've never really changed the games all that much. That said though, this one, it reinvigorated my enjoyment. It gives you the choice: play the collectathon side of things or simply enjoy the story, the gameplay and push things forwards. It can be pretty linear, but presents some open locations, does a great job of capturing each film. You know, seeing this huge cast as well, honestly, that is a pleasure. And even some of the vehicle-based moments, really enjoyed them as well. Curious to see though how they attempt to top this one next, so it's not gonna be an easy undertaking. Star Wars fans, no matter your age, you will find something to enjoy in here. Our final game then, Demon Slayer. I did review this one on the Switch as well. I'll be linking that down below, but I ended up picking up a physical for the PS5. You know, given the visual design in this game, I had to go and play it in 4K, and it does not disappoint. Just absolutely delivers on the anime from that visual standpoint, and it even captures some of the more obscure moments in there. It has locations to explore then to lead that story from fight to fight. They are pretty linear, honestly, but they still establish the location and they lead to the game's great and flashy arena-styled combat. Definitely then follows the plot points of the first series, and I would suggest maybe watch that first to get the full effect, but at the same time, if that's not your thing, it has been designed so newcomers can jump in as well and not be lost. Throw in then a few standard fight options to tackle friends offline or on, and it is a winner. I'd love to see a sequel as well, and hopefully we do get one. A new low price then, 40% off. And that is the week down. Will you be adding anything to the library, or are you holding onto that cash? With that then, like, hit subscribe, but join us here on PlayStation Corner for reviews and deals weekly, and I'll see you all on the next video. Thanks everyone.